The ability to do work, energy. Energy is what powers movement and change in everything around us. Imagine trying to move a heavy piece of furniture across your living room without any help. The struggle you experience in trying to push or lift the furniture is similar to how energy is required to perform work. Just as you need strength and effort to successfully move the furniture from one place to another, energy is the strength or fuel that enables any form of work to be done. Whether it's moving an object, heating a room, or lighting a bulb. In this way, the muscle power you exert to shift the furniture is analogous to the energy required in physics to accomplish tasks or cause changes in the state of an object. The energy of an object that is stretched or compressed. Elastic potential energy. It is the stored energy in objects that can return to their original shape after being deformed, like a stretched rubber band. Imagine you're trying to fit all your clothes into a suitcase that's just a bit too small. Just like you squish and compress your clothes to make everything fit, storing potential energy in the squeezed items. When you stretch or compress a spring, it also stores energy. The force you use to pack the suitcase tightly is akin to the force applied to stretch or compress the spring. With both scenarios involving stored energy that can be released, whether it's the suitcase popping open or the spring snapping back to its original shape. The energy of an object due to its height above Earth's surface. Gravitational potential energy. Gravitational potential energy is the energy stored in an object because it is elevated above the ground. Imagine trying to carry a heavy grocery bag up a flight of stairs. Just like how lifting the bag requires effort and energy due to its weight and the height you're lifting it to, gravitational potential energy is the energy an object possesses because of its position above the ground. In both cases, the higher you lift the bag or the object, the more energy is stored. The bag represents the object, the stairs represent the height. And your effort mirrors the concept of gravitational potential energy that increases with elevation. The energy of a moving object, kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is the energy an object has because of its motion. Imagine you're trying to push a heavy shopping cart up a hill. Just like how you need to exert more effort to move the cart faster or up the slope, an object in motion possesses kinetic energy, which depends on its mass and speed. The harder you push the cart, the more energy you transfer to it, increasing its speed, similar to how kinetic energy increases with greater mass and velocity of an object. States that energy cannot be created or destroyed. Law of conservation of energy. Energy can change forms, but the total amount always stays the same. Imagine you're trying to juggle the demands of work, family, and personal time throughout the week. Just like you can't magically create more hours in a day, energy in the universe can't be created or destroyed. In both cases, it's about managing and redistributing what's already there, whether it's your time or energy, ensuring nothing is lost, just transferred or transformed from one form to another. The sum of the kinetic and the potential energy of an object. Mechanical energy. In simple terms, mechanical energy is the energy that an object has because of its motion or position. Imagine you're trying to balance your monthly budget between spending and saving. This is similar to how mechanical energy works, as it combines two different forms: kinetic energy, like your immediate spending, and potential energy, like your savings. Just as you need to manage both your expenses and savings to maintain financial stability, mechanical energy is the sum of an object's kinetic energy, its motion, and potential energy, its stored energy, ensuring the total energy remains constant in a system. The energy an object has from its position or condition, like a ball on a hill or a stretched spring. Potential energy is stored energy in an object due to its position or state. Imagine you're holding a mug of coffee, balancing it carefully as you walk across a room. Just like the mug poised in your hand, ready to spill with the slightest misstep, potential energy is all about the stored energy an object has due to its position or condition. Like a ball perched on a hill or a spring coiled tight, the mug's potential to spill mirrors the ball's potential to roll down the hill, or the spring's potential to uncoil, as both scenarios involve energy waiting to be released. The energy released when the nuclei of atoms are split or combined. Nuclear energy. It is the powerful energy generated in the core of an atom when tiny particles are split apart or fused together. Imagine trying to open a tightly sealed jar of pickles. When you finally succeed, there's a sudden release of pressure. Similarly, nuclear energy involves the release of energy when the nuclei of atoms are split, like opening the jar or combined. Just as the pressure buildup in the jar is released and can knock the lid off with force, the energy stored in atomic nuclei is unleashed when they're split apart or fused together, powering everything from electricity plants to the sun itself. An energy source made of the remains of organisms that lived long ago, like coal or oil. Fossil fuel is a natural fuel formed from the remains of ancient plants and animals buried over millions of years. Imagine you have a piggy bank where you've been saving coins over many years, but you haven't added anything recently. Just like relying on those saved coins when you need extra cash, fossil fuels are like Earth's piggy bank, filled with energy from ancient organisms that lived millions of years ago. The coins represent the accumulated energy stored in coal or oil. And just as the piggy bank eventually empties, if not replenished, fossil fuels are finite resources that can be used up over time. A natural resource that is consumed faster than it can be created is called a non-renewable resource. In simple terms, non-renewable resources like coal and oil can't be replaced quickly once they're used up. Imagine you have a jar of your favorite cookies that you love to eat, but you only get a new batch once a month. Just like how we might eat all the cookies in a week and then have none left for the rest of the month, non-renewable resources are consumed much faster than they can be replenished. In this analogy, the cookies represent the natural resource. Your rate of eating represents the consumption rate, and the infrequent cookie refills mirror the slow natural process of resource formation. A resource that is replaced by nature more quickly than it is consumed is a renewable resource. In simple terms, a renewable resource is something like sunlight or wind that we can use repeatedly because nature keeps making more of it. Imagine juggling household chores and ensuring the laundry basket never overflows. Just like how you manage to wash clothes at a pace that keeps the pile from becoming unmanageable, a renewable resource is replenished by nature faster than we use it. Here, the laundry basket represents the resource, the dirty clothes are the consumption, and the washing machine is nature's ability to replenish it. As long as you wash clothes regularly, the basket stays manageable. Just like how renewable resources remain sustainable when nature can keep up with our usage.